Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 80 of the Abigail and Margaret Film School. Let us begin. So Peter was he was sitting on the at the breakfast table. He was beginning to eat his breakfast. His father was still cooking at the time, and he was talking to him. He was very hopeful about the therapy session and the fact that he's about to come back to the film school so he could finish his studies and win, hopefully, next year's film competition. There was competition that was going to be happening next year. So he was talking to his father. His mom shows up, overhears the conversation, and gives him a hug from behind and says, "Yeah, you are going to win, are you?" She says, "Yeah, Mom, I am." What do you do? I thought you were still asleep, her husband said. And then she said, "Well, I just woke up myself." So she takes her seat at the dinner table, breakfast table, and they begin talking. Or actually, they continue talking, rather. After that, breakfast is now served, and they begin eating breakfast together. After that, Peter and his father, they were walking out the door. They grab their jackets and they leave the house. After they leave the house, they get in the car, they buckle up their seatbelts, and they were gone. And they were gone after that. They were driving to the therapy session. And they were still talking about how great it was going to be. Well, he was. Peter was, rather. And after that, they make it to the building. And they get out of the car. After that, he was quite excited to go. Really excited to talk about his feelings. Peter was. And he gets out of the car. They get out of the car, rather. Then they walk in. They sit down and wait for her to finish. After that, they walk in after she finishes her session with another patient. They sit down on the couch and he begins talking about his feelings, as always. He talks about how much progress he's starting to make with these sessions, despite the fact that it's only been his second day going to therapy. He still thinks that he's making quite great progress. But he knows that he has more to say. He wants more to get off his chest. So that's what he does. A small bit of him knows, a small piece of him still believes that that it's still his fault what happened at to the king of the secret country. And but he wants to work. No, he wants to work on that. You know what I mean? So they begin talking about working on it, and they talk, and they talk, and they talk, and they talk. The session takes an hour to get through. After that, after they find a breakthrough to convince that small part of himself that it's not his fault, he then goes to say, "Thank you so much. I think I know now that it's not my fault. I was a victim. I can try to move on from this, but it's still going to be in my head. Can't stop it. It's a trauma. I am going to have to work more on it with you and my father. I am quite grateful to both of you, both my father, both of you, Dad, for letting me take the time to, letting me know that it was time to get some help. I appreciate that. And to you for listening, and both of you, thank you to both of you for listening to me. I really appreciate that. No problem, my boy, his father says. After that, they leave. They get back in the car because it was time for lunch. After that, they get back in the car, they buckle up their seatbelt, and they leave. They stop at a fast food restaurant. They get their burgers and their milkshakes and the fries. Then they start eating it. They start eating their lunch together. They start eating their lunch together. After that, they eat all of their lunch. They spent a couple hours eating at that particular point in time. After that, they go to a garbage can to get out. His father takes the trash and gets out of the car and dumps it in the garbage can. He then gets back in the car and they leave once again. They arrive home and they get out of the car after unbuckling their seatbelts, and they walk in the house or walk back into the house. Peter decides to take a nap in his bed, so he goes to his bedroom and he begins taking off his jacket and he takes a nap on his bed. After that, it was time for dinner. His mom was cooking this morning. His mom was cooking that night, rather. He then go back into the kitchen, and after that, she begins cooking. His father and himself and Peter both arrived at the same time because they were very excited to eat at that particular point in time. They were very excited to eat. After that, they begin eating dinner. having a wonderful time doing so, and they were like enjoying dinner and enjoying each other's company and laughing and joking around. Everything was going perfectly. After dinner, he decides to make a phone call, so he leaves the table after he ate all of his food. He decides to go to the phone. Nope. He goes to the phone room, and he walks into the room. He closes the door behind him and picks up the phone. He dials the number of course, Abigail, and he calls her. He says, I want to come back. Huh? She says, who is this? Oh, Peter. Oh, wait, yeah. I can't believe you forgot my mom. What the hell, man? I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was you. Well, you should have. Yeah, you're right. My fault. I apologize. So you want to go back? Yes, I do. I will be back, tomorrow. I just called to tell you that. Well, great. That's wonderful, man. I can't wait to see you again. Yeah, me too. Then he hangs up. Then he dials another phone number, and then he dials another phone number. That phone number is the Max. He was going to call, of course, Susan Mack to tell her that he was coming back to film school. So he calls her, she picks up, and she recognizes that it was him. Hey man, how are you? I'm fine. I just called to tell you that I'm coming back tomorrow. Really? Yeah. I am coming back tomorrow, and I will be focused and more present in those lessons. Well, that's great. I can't wait to see. Well, on behalf of me and my brother, we can't wait to see you again. Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see the little tour. Hey, that was a little bit rude. Oh, sorry, I was just joking around. Tell her to say hey. I will. And I'm going, yeah. And when I start doing that, I'm going to tell him that you call him a little tour. Sorry, but he is. I'm joking around. I hope he knows I was just joking. I guess so. I guess he was just joking around, huh? Yeah, I was. After that, she hangs up the phone. After she says goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow. Or see you tomorrow. He says it back. He would then leave the phone room. He would then leave the room and, of course, go back to the living room to watch TV and eat his dessert that his mom had on the table for him. Without him knowing, by the way. It was a very special surprise. After that, after he watches TV and eat that lovely treat, he then go back to his bedroom because he was getting tired. He was getting tired again, and it was time for bed. So He goes back to his bedroom. He gets under the covers and goes right back to sleep. Or actually goes to sleep. After that, he begins his, dream. He was on a unicorn, and he was having a wonderful time. He then falls off, but when he falls on clouds. He then jumps off the cloud, or a cloud, and he then hops right back on the unicorn. Back to reality. He has a big smile on his face as he's dreaming this wonderful dream. And that was it. To be continued. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you really did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what do you like about the video or hate about the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.